Hi folks, this is Rob Smith with Keller Realty, and today is Friday, October 28th. Last business weekend of October before Halloween on Monday. Yay! Hope everybody's ready to have a good time. So what's the market doing right now? Well, during the month of October, the market has still been a little bit weird. I think sellers got the memo this month, and they're either doing one of two things. They're A, not putting their houses on the market at all, and they're waiting till spring until everybody's figured this market out, sellers and buyers alike. And of course the people that are controlling interest rates and the money behind the scenes. And then the other folks that are putting their properties on the market are the sellers who are putting on an inspirational pricing. What do I mean by inspirational pricing? You've got aspirational, let's go for gold and go for the moon. Spot on, this is what all the numbers say we should be priced at. And then there's aspirational. We know what the market says it should be, but you're somewhere in the neighborhood of $10,000 to $25,000 priced below realistic market value, and buyers are smart enough to know what that value should be, and those are the properties that everybody's coming to see. They're not looking at spot on or making offers on them most of the time, and they're not making them on aspirationally priced properties. So the properties that we've got on the market right now are, half of them are have been listed since the beginning of October, actually probably back into September, and a few from August. Those things have not undergone a price reduction yet and gotten in line with market expectations are, then a couple of ideas. Let's get that price reduction going, or we might want to let those things naturally expire and then pick up after the holidays. Guys, the holidays started about 5 or 6 weeks early this year with the weirdness with the interest rates and the market in general and just kind of the slowdown. Usually around the Wednesday around noon before Thanksgiving, things kind of slow down anyway because buyers get a bit distracted during the holidays. They've got other things going on. Every single weekend is filled with family, friends, holiday parties, work things, fall breaks that happen later on in the year as opposed to earlier like we had here in Atlanta. And then this year we've got an election next week, or week after next rather, and we're all voting now. So all of these things plus the interest rate fiasco, I guess that's what I'm going to call it right now. I'm going to call it a fiasco because they've gone from 3.5% to almost 7% as of a few days ago, and they probably will go up to 8 to 8.5% at the beginning of the year. As a result of all of that, the market has slowed down quite a bit. So the few listings that are coming on the market, and yeah, we've got a lot less inventory than I anticipated coming on. The few listings that are coming on the market that are actually getting shown, actually getting offers, and actually getting under contract are the inspirationally list properties. Not aspirational, not spot on, but inspirational. Okay, I'm going to give you an example. There was a listing in our neighborhood that came on last week. Really good agent at $625,000. Okay, perfectly cute 3-bedroom, 2-bath, looked like a little jewel box. All right. She probably had at least double-digit showings over a 3-day period. When I went to show it myself, I kind of looked and I could barely find a time to go in on a Saturday or a Sunday. It was all booked up. By the time I popped the lockbox on the front door, she texted me and she says, "Hey, you're showing your buyer. You better hurry up. I've already gotten an offer." She went under contract a few hours later, and I have a feeling she's probably going to be at list price or above. Now, if that had come on earlier in the year, let's say over the summer, I think that she could have conceivably put that property on the market for $650, and it could have been bumped up to like $660, $665, $670. So that's how precipitously our perception of values have dropped since the middle of the summer. We're kind of headed toward almost that 10% value drop. And really what that means is that our sold pricing now is very similar to what we were looking at right at the crack of the new year about 9-10 months ago, okay? So again, if you're going to put a property on the market right now before the end of the year, it absolutely must look great. Everything about it must be fixed. The repairs, the crawl space, the roof, no weird stuff going on that are dangers, are health hazards, are just really visual imperfections. Got to get all that stuff squared away, and you've got to price it right. And when I say price it right, I mean price inspirationally. Make a buyer believe that this is too good to be true, and they will flock to that, and they will either pay list price or slightly above, just like they've been doing the past couple of years and like they really have been doing for the past 10 years. I hope that helps and helps us go into the weekend. If you have any questions at all, always give us a ring at 404-906-5857 or email us at info@robsmith.com.